everybody, and welcome back to the Bene channel. So I recently read an article about crying by Benjamin Perry. He was saying that when he was in seminary, he realized that he hadn't cried in years, and he was worried that this would hinder his ability to provide spiritual care for people. So he adopted crying as a daily spiritual practice. To start this, he would watch sad videos, but later he just started crying on his own. Later, he found out that he became less spiritually rigid because of this. In many religions, tears indicate moments of great transformation. Scientists have studied the chemical composition of emotional tears and found that they have high levels of, okay, this is a long word, adrenocorticotropic hormone, a neurotransmitter also released in response to stress, and the tears also release endorphins. So in turn, they help alleviate stress. When cultures discourage crying, they are discouraging this natural cleansing process of the brain. In order to grieve well, we need to cry. Crying cleanses us and prepares us as a society for what will come next. In the past, and even currently, some spiritual leaders encourage weeping and even wailing as a way to break through cultural apathy, to create change in response to all of the shootings and oppression, war, death, violence. Children cry easily, but we are really supposed to grow out of this. But weeping is liberating and it fosters change, so why are we encouraging children to grow out of it? Benjamin Perry was moved by the crying at the 2018 March for Our Lives, when the Parkland, Florida shooting survivor Emma Gonzalez took the stage and stood silently for 6 minutes and 20 seconds with tears streaming down her face. As I read the article, I remembered a story that my friend John Deere told me about Desmond Tutu. He was talking about how Desmond Tutu would say how he could stay so strong in the midst of so much struggle. His response was that he only kept his energy up by allowing himself two emotions, joy or grief. He doesn't indulge in self-pity or narcissism. He just works with joy and grief, and he often weeps over his neighbors in the world. Weeping is not a sign of weakness. Weeping precedes power. So let's call on each other not just to buck up, but to weep and grieve about injustice and death. Through this, we can pave the road toward healing. So go ahead, use some Kleenex today as we press toward peace. We will weep with those who weep. And please be sure to watch next time when I will be talking about rejoicing with those who rejoice. Thanks so much for watching, and peace out.